You guys really didn't see the virgins kissing yet?
No, I haven't.
It's a new show on TLC, and the preview clip did close to 2 million views in like 48 hours.
Really?
Just for a dumb preview clip. I guess it's a show about virgins.
Yeah, it's called the Virgin Diaries.
Virgin Diaries. Thank you, Travis. You haven't seen this yet?
Nah.
Holy fuck. Okay.
Virgin couple shares first kiss.
I just assume most people have seen it by now because, you know, we've been preoccupied with just fucking morbid stuff the last 3 days.
If you get married and you're virgins, you're fucking stupid.
But is this also their first kiss on their wedding day? They haven't even kissed?
Wow.
What do they do?
Let me explain.
That's crazy.
I believe, if I know the story correctly, they're both virgins.
Yeah.
The woman has kissed before.
Oh
shit.
The guy has never kissed before.
Are you sure the woman has kissed? Did you watch this clip?
I've seen the clip.
It's all second guess you, Travis.
But you seen the guy? Guy way worse.
No, girl way worse.
Travis has kissed that guy.
Well, I'll be the judge. Play the clip.
Well, Travis would always find the girl to be way worse.
Yeah, true.
This is how I understand it, though. They've been, you know, dating, and they're going to get married, and besides not having sex, they didn't want to kiss each other till their wedding day. Yeah. And supposedly, I read that she has kissed guys before. He's never kissed anything before.
Kissed him on the dick.
You haven't seen this yet?
No.
This is fucking great.
Let me say. Have sound?
Sunday.
I'm 30, and I'm a virgin. I'm 29, and I'm a virgin.
Ew.
I'm not a virgin entirely by choice.
We're
saving our first kiss for our wedding. I now declare you to be husband and wife. Ryan, you may kiss your bride.
Oh, boy.
Really? Yes.
He's eating her face.
Virgin Diaries in all new Sunday at 9 on TLC.
All right, that's hilarious.
I can't believe you guys haven't seen that yet.
I haven't seen that.
You see her? You know what? And I got it. I now agree with Travis because the second clip they show of them kissing, yeah, the woman is way worse.
Do you think
she's trying to eat his face?
Yeah. It looks like they're both trying to eat each other's face.
Right. There is a horniness there.
Oh, God.
There's a level of horniness there that you can't describe.
Do you know the rod he must have had?
You think he was erect at the altar in front of everyone?
Yes.
If he's never kissed a woman before and they went in for that kiss, you got to think he made cumsies.
Rod,
at the altar.
yes. Yeah.
Off the rod part, I think he went all in.
That's like, because he looks like he's convulsing. He's probably coming.
Like, do you prep for that? Like, do you think, all right, I'm going to kiss my bride. I'm going to have a rod. I better flip up my dick into my cummerbund so when it gets hard, it keeps everything in there.
Yeah.
He doesn't know shit.
He's just got a crusty stain on his pants for the entire reception.
Yeah, because he probably doesn't even know. Like, what is happening? What is this?
He's had boners before.
That's true. But he might not have ever came in his pants.
No, I think he made cumsies.
Yeah.
You want to see it again?
Yeah, let me see that kiss. It's fantastic.
It's too bad we don't have a visual element.
And the family's watching and laughing.
Play this for everybody.
They're all laughing.
We can post it on the Facebook page, and then everybody can go there.
Yeah, there you go. Opie and Anthony on Facebook. We'll have this clip up in a few minutes.
Attack.
And then they go to the audience.
Virgin Diaries in all new special.
And everyone's
Sunday
laughing.
At 9, only on TLC.
She is fucking horny.
Do you know she's going to be a fucking animal in bed, and he's not going to know what to do. He's going to come in 2 seconds.
But she gives a mean blowjob, though.
Oh, yeah.
Well, how she's fucking eating his face.
And chewing.
Right.
God. Yeah, if she was treating his dick like she's treating his tongue right there, that's good shit. She's just...
She wants that dick so bad.
Oh, she needs the cock.
So long.
Yes.
But it's Virgin Diaries, and yeah, this clip is everywhere, man.
Yeah, you can't get married like that. Be a virgin and get married. You're an idiot.
While I was watching this preview thing with everybody talking about their experiences before the kiss, all I could think about was inserting Bobo audio about his V problem.
Yes, it's V
into this
problem.
trailer.
By the way, I left. Chris, I was just going to go from the Poconos. There was a guy that said, "I'm not a virgin by choice."
Right. That's what made me think of Bobo.
And we all just blew it off. But was he molested?
No, I think
so. He technically thinks he's still a virgin because he didn't do it his way.
Yeah.
I think he just can't find a nice honey to bang.
But why is he a? Oh,
like he's not saving himself. He just
I see. Okay.
Can't get that dick wet no matter how hard he tries.
Can't do it.
That dick.
No.
His dick.
Get that curling problem.
They're weirdos. Like virgins, people that save themselves for marriage are weirdos.
Very strange.
They're just strange people. Sorry.
Because you're missing a
I would
human
so
experience.
agree.
Yeah. There's something that there's a socially awkward problem that they had
Right.
that turned into I'm saving myself for marriage.
Right.
This
Yeah,
dickhead.
you got how Sam thinks that's weird, but he won't have a cheeseburger.
Oh, I know. It's
Well, you have
That's
your
a human
cheeseburgers,
experience that you're
and
missing.
I'll get my chicks.
Yeah. But I'll have some hair pie. Oh, shit.
I had a cheeseburger yesterday. Do you know how good they are? With
Yeah.
ketchup and pickles and tomatoes.
Yeah.
And I go with the steak fries. I'm a steak fry guy.
Oh, that's
I like curly
Oh.
fries.
You like the curly
I
fries?
like curly fries. Curly fries.
shoestring fries can be good.
Shoestrings are great.
Nah, I always like the big fucking
like
steak
those.
fries.
Whose mom can make the best fries?
Ooh.
My mom makes pretty sweet fries.
French fry champion?
My mom make better fries than your mom.
You know what's bad about steak fries though? If you eat them too fast, they just reside in your fucking throat,
yeah.
And you're like, I think nothing's getting to my stomach.
Oh, yeah.
I have to drink something.
But you become a duty factory the next day. Just a duty
Just a
factory.
big lump of starch coming out your asshole.
Yeah.
If you get too excited when you get a steak fry and you take a bite, as soon as they get to you, burn your roof of your mouth bad.
Oh,
Those-
yeah.
That hot potato inside.
It's like, yeah, the inside is scalding.
Well, how about you fucking relax a little bit?
It's exciting.
How is
your
a
steak fries are
steak
there.
fry exciting?
You really, sometimes you can't keep but eating something when it's really hot.
Exactly. I want to enjoy this. Ow.
Like hot soup. That's
you guys-
another thing. It hurts.
You know, we're playing videos. Did you guys see the Bertation lady? It's more of a visual.
Another Bertation?
The Bertation lady is in another viral video.
What? The one that had
She's-
the initial Bertation?
She's waiting to talk. I think it's about the Santa Ana winds or something.
Yes.
And there's a homeless
now.
guy, or maybe she was at Occupy LA. I can't really tell. And there's a homeless guy just fucking attacking her, and she's trying to ignore him. I think it's not an officially. I don't think it was on TV.
That's just her
She's
doing the
waiting
heavy
to
Bertation.
talk.
I'm just trying to get her name.
And this homeless guy's like, "You ought to be shopping. Go shop."
Serene Branson.
Yeah, it's just starting to hit the internet. It'll probably be pretty hot later today. Somebody tweeted it to me yesterday. It was there it is. I think this might be more of a visual.
That's her.
Here, start it over. So the famous Bertation lady. It's called "Can You Do This" on YouTube. Oh my God, I got to go shopping.
OMG.
OMG. Yeah.
Yeah. Waiting.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh, gas has broken loose! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! I gotta go shopping! Oh! Yeah! You gotta go shopping, baby! Too late for shopping now?
That guy's insane. He goes, "Is it too late for shopping now?"
And he won't leave either. He's
No, and she's trying to ignore him.
What a fucking
I love
lunatic.
him.
That's making the rounds.
People think if you just ignore something, it'll go away, and it never does.
It doesn't.
Never.
They just figure, wow, I could do this forever because
They
no
can
one's telling me to stop.
And they can see it in your eyes that you
That it's really
bothering
annoying you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no matter if you're saying anything or not.
Marion from OBX, love the OBX. She says, check out the extended kiss scene for Virgin Diaries. I only saw that clip. Is there a better clip
There's an
out there?
Extended? Well.
When you want to help out the show, you got to give us a link or something, because I don't even know where that clip is.
Virgin
We'll
Diaries.
try to find it.
Got a lot of spoofs. I'm not seeing anything over 30 seconds.
Really?
Oh, people have spoofed it already, yeah.
The extended kiss scene.
Oh.
I don't know if it's.
Taking our first kiss for our wedding, I now declare you to be husband and wife. Ryan, you may kiss your bride. Really? Yes.
There's a lot of dislikes on this video.
Oh yeah, it's fake.
Oh, it's,
Wow,
I
one of
hate
those.
fakeness. I hate intranet's fakeness.
One of those.
Yeah, they just kept looping it, and they're putting horrible sounds to it. Oh,
That's
God.
not that bad. If that's the one Marion's talking about, whatever.
She's falling down, it looks like, when she's kissing him.
No, she's leaning,
God.
leaning forward.
She's just dripping everywhere.
Yeah, she really is just a drippy mess at that point.
Dance floor is gonna be a wreck.
Oh, skating.
Virgin's always sucked.
Skating on her own vaginal fluids as it runs down her leg.
You've knocked back a few virgins, right?
Oh, yeah.
They always sucked.
Used to be my forte.
To take out a virgin?
Deflowerings.
Really?
Yeah, I loved it.
Was that on your business card?
I actually hated being with chicks that had been fucked.
Jesus.
It was terrible. It was a lot of cultivating. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
You got to put in your fucking. You got to put in your weeks.
Your time.
It's like weeks it takes before you could actually do it. You can't just like hook up and fuck a virgin. It's very difficult. You got to put in your time. You got to build like kind of a relationship. And then before you know it, you're fucking.
Then you're like, peace out.
Well, no, I would never do that either. It would usually some type of like relationship kind of a thing after a while. But yeah.
Then you realize she's not a virgin anymore. And
well,
so
it's okay because it was me.
You just don't want to touch where that other dick's been.
Yeah, for a while it was like that. Yeah.
You still got that dick juice down there.
Yeah. I remember the first and then I started going out with a girl that I wasn't sure if she'd been fucked before or anything. It was the first. I think it was like one of the first couple of girls that I've been with that hadn't been a virgin or something. Yeah, I think it was the first one. Aside from Buzz, who was my first fuck out in California.
She wasn't a virgin?
No, she was not. She fucked everyone.
She was a virgin that day.
That maybe. Well, that afternoon.
Maybe that afternoon she was a virgin.
Yeah. But there was this one girl, and then I was like, oh, I kind of like this girl, and I hope I get the chance to have some sexual intercourse.
Yeah.
And then I was in her bedroom, and she we were making out, and she had to get up and go to the bathroom or some shit, and I looked on her night table, and I saw birth control pills.
Really?
And I was like all fucked up. I'm like, shit, what? Does that mean she's been fucking? How dare she?
She wasn't innocent.
No.
She wasn't angelic.
She was not. She was a whore.
That's right.
She's a whore, Norman.
Did you get it in?
Eventually.
Good for you.
Yeah, motherfucker. I fucked up.
Jesus. God, I hope my in-laws aren't listening today. Can you turn off the radio?
Tell them to turn it off.
Yeah.
Turn it off.
Do you remember Dirty Pussy?
Well, it all depends on what you mean by that. I think I know.
We're all old enough to remember Dirty Pussy. The women just make sure that area is taken care of now.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about like bad, smells that aren't going to go away because they got something going on.
Uh-huh.
Just dirty in general.
What do you mean?
Just that dirty pussy smell.
Like, oh.
I think it was because they weren't shaving it all off.
Well, they weren't shaving it at all.
So that made kind of something happening down there to begin with.
I kind of dug seeing that though. There was something about just like the first time a girl like took her pants off and you just pulled down her panties and you just saw that triangle. that meant something when I was growing up. It meant something. You saw it and it was like, there's no dick there. Well, I see me in the mirror and I see a dick and now I'm seeing no dick.
The best was
great.
The best was when you were trying to get to some bases.
Pay dirt.
Yeah.
That's funny.
The best was when you were trying to knock back some bases and you go in the pants and when you felt that patch, you're like, okay, I'm getting something done here.
It was like quicksand in the forest. You'd be feeling around. It's like whoosh, rustle, right. Rustling like leaves, and then you'd feel like that heavy moisture in the middle of it. It's like I found it. Mm-hmm. I found it. Yeah.
Most people these days they'll never know the experience of ripping open some female pubic hair like it's an SOS pad before you can get to it.
Yeah, it was like fucking. It was that last security that they had, like a Venus flytrap that was just kind of shut.
Yeah, you see, and like it really would end up kind of tangled up, sort of like Velcro
in front
shoes,
of there.
And you had to unhook it and get in there.
You really had to push shit aside to get to the pussy.
But that's what made some of that dirty pussy. It was like kind of musky.
It was good.
Is it musky or musty?
Musty or musk? Well, there's a musk kind of a
musky.
Edwin Muskie, wasn't he a politician or something?
Kind of like the feeling that it might need some fresh air.
It's got to breathe a little.
Yeah,
it just had a stale. It had a stuffy kind of like an old closed up house that needs the windows open.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to throw those windows open every so often. Air that fucker out.
Yeah, there you go.
Like an old linen closet.
Probably
Yeah.
shouldn't be a flavor saver down there.
No, but
Things
let
that-
me tell you, you dig right the fuck in. There was no like, oh, I wish she'd do this or that or anything.
Well, we didn't
You
know.
put your face right in that.
No, there was a time that wasn't even an option. You weren't.
No.
You were never thinking, oh, I wish she shaved everything off.
Yeah. That
First time you
just,
saw that, it was fucking weird if you think about it.
Yeah. Oh, the first shaved.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Very odd.
Right on.
Trying to
I'm
think
all
of the
in.
first time
the
I
first
saw
time
a
you saw
shaved
that,
one.
you're like, what the fuck? Are you a freak?
I don't think I can even remember the first time I
Oh,
saw a shaved one.
Oh yeah.
Was it slutty girls that started doing it, or did people just start doing that?
I think strippers were like the first ones that did it.
Most likely it was strippers. Yeah.
And it wasn't. I don't think I went from full hairy pussy seeing that to full shaved. I think I saw like some shaved down versions.
You
first.
got to see the evolution.
Yeah,
of
it
the
was
vagina.
because I think that would have been freakish to just all of a sudden see there's nothing.
It was- it
was
was-
your pussy on the chemo?
It was kind of like the rainforest. It was slowly going away.
Yeah, slowly losing it.
I mean, if you know, year to year, you're like, the rainforest is fine.
Still there. It's
So
good.
it's kind of just slowly going away. But then if you go from, a picture 10 years ago to now,
You realize.
now
yeah.
you're like, holy fuck.
Yeah,
There's nothing down there anymore.
some defoliant, some Agent Orange.
Yeah.
But
But the first time you saw it, you're like, you are a freak.
You're a whore. But guys must have looked odd, though, back in the day, eating some snatch, and when she looked down at you,
Right.
and you just got this big fucking Groucho Marx mustache. It must have just looked like you had a giant mustache and beard and shit.
I was like, they had hair. Most guys were growing mustaches, and
Yeah,
there
it
was
was just a
hair everywhere.
Big, hairy Look at that. Yeah. Who was that movie reviewer? That's who you look like.
Gene Shalit.
Gene Shalit. Every guy eating snatch looked like Gene Shalit back then.
Really, that's really funny.
Oh, fuck, man.
Gene Shalit.
But again, you just didn't fucking care.
Mm-mm.
It was so cool to see. Just that fucking look at that. 2
someone's talking
legs,
about-
some hair, and no dick.
Carolina man's going racing stripe. The problem with the racing stripe was, then they laid down, and it's like, wait, the racing stripe is way too far away from the action.
Yeah.
But if they're standing, it's okay. I don't understand.
When they shave the pussy like that and shave away the hair, all the hair from the pussy area,
Right.
and just leave the triangle
Yeah.
at the top, you'd look and realize when they laid down, it looked silly.
It looked way too far away.
It's like the hair is like an island oasis away from the snatch and shit. Very delicate maneuver shaving that
Hawaii.
thing, girls. Yeah.
Nobody
yeah.
wants to ship to it.
No, it's just too far.
Oh, Tony from Brooklyn. I think this is one of Anthony's
yeah.
classic lines. Go ahead, Tony.
I wish I would have said this, but I never laughed so hard. A guy called in. You guys were talking about redheads and hairy pussies, and the guy said, "Yeah, it looks like an Irish setter with a wet mouth."
When he finally kisses something, is it going to be like the Virgin Diaries?
Oh, God. I hope for his sake he's at least kissed girls on the mouth.
On the
Not
mouth.
like that not like that guy that really should figure out that he's gay.
Yeah.
Guy from Virgin Diaries last night.
Yeah. Do we have longer clips of that kiss?
Yeah, they show them kissing during the reception now and everything, and it's just he does this thing with his mouth. It's almost like Edgar, but it's a little it's a little pointier, like a turtle mouth.
Oh,
and then he
God.
just starts sucking and biting on her face.
Oh, God.
It's terrible. And then the other virgin guy that was on it, I mean, I assume he's gay. And then the 3 virgin chicks that were roommates, I assume they're all lesbian. They just, especially the guys on that show, they just seem like gay guys that don't know they're gay yet.
And the guy who got married made the mistake. You could hear it when he was talking. He was like, after we kissed, she wanted to kiss more and more. And I'm like, slow down.
Yeah.
This is weird.
What's weird
what he
about
said.
that?
When that fucking guy says, I now pronounce you man and wife, you may kiss the bride, and he goes, oh, you really?
Right.
And then she's mic'd, and all you're hearing is, I swear you hear her panting.
We need clips of this show.
Then
Where's the clips of the show?
They lift up her veil.
Yeah.
She starts fucking making out, and her hands, you can see on the bottom part of the screen, her hands are flapping.
Oh, my God.
She's flapping her arms like she's coming as they're kissing.
We could all relate to that, but it happened when we were what? Well,
Yeah, maybe
I was
12, 13.
I wish. I was a late bloomer, unfortunately. But
Bloomer.
14 or 15 for me, to be honest with you.
That's fine. At least you're not fucking 30.
And you know what? You just let it flow, man. You don't tell anyone to slow down. You're making out. You're making cumsies. You're making
cumsies. The best was the end of the show.
Yeah.
When they finally talked to them after their wedding night.
Right.
They talked to them after the sex.
Oh, boy.
And his description of what happened, and hers too, they're both like kind of sitting with kind of little disappointed looks on their face. And they're like, well, it's not like in the movies. Their thing, everyone knows what to do, and it's just not.
You think it lasted seconds?
And she's like, it hurt. It really hurt.
That means he's packed.
He had a big dick.
Well, he just
big dick.
Or he was just a lousy fuck. Just like fucking.
I think that's more big dick than lousy
big
fuck.
cock.
He's got a hog.
You think he didn't look like the type that would have a big dick?
That's the beauty of it. What a discovery!
It was probably very turgid for having not been, used. So he probably was like a fucking piece of granite.
I think it was just pulsating,
just smacking her. Yeah, he felt she felt his pulse inside her vagina the whole time.
I want clips from this show, Sam.
Yeah, we need the
what
end.
What happened?
I think the end clip where they talk about the sex. That's great. And then the other guy, the dumb fat idiot,
nerd
that says he's a virgin,
the nerdy guy, right?
And he's like, not by choice, not by choice. A mother's coming by tonight, and we're going to discuss my date. I'm going to cook her lasagna, and I love making fudge.
Oh.
And and it's like he set up dinner with his mother. It looked like a fucking date.
Oh.
He had two glasses of wine on the table, and it's like this guy is he's gay. He doesn't want to admit it to himself for some reason, but
you think the fudge thing is a tell?
He's making fudge in his little bachelor kitchen. He's got cats. He everything pointed to my gaydar detector was beeping like crazy.
Cats are rough, right?
Cats. Single guy with cats? Yeah.
You go dog over cat.
That's rough. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. But and then he goes to a bar. First he goes on a date and tells this fatty that he's a virgin on the date. And she doesn't even want to fuck him. And then he goes out with his friends, and it's just some gin mill shithole bar. Mm-hmm. And some dykey, spiky hair hag who's older than he is comes up and starts like grinding her ass on his crotch and licking his shaved head. And like really, she's drunk. And all of his friends are like, yeah, she wants to do this. Go ahead. And then they come back at the end of the show and talk to him. He goes, yeah, I could have. I know I did. But, sometimes you're just not attracted to somebody. It's like at that point, just shoot your load in a vagina and get over the fact that you're a virgin. And that's now totally engulfing your entire life.
Right.
Like the whole virgin thing, and those three bitches, actually 2 girls were virgins. One was a reclaimed virgin. Stop that shit.
What is that? Oh, does that mean she was molested?
It's like trying to reclaim Kennedy's brains after the fucking shot. It ain't going to happen.
Well, what's a reclaimed virgin?
She had sex with like 6 guys, and then she decided she wanted to be a virgin again, so I don't know. What did she go? Mecca like a hymen ho?
What, she go to the doctor and get a couple stitches?
Yeah, a couple of stitches.
Let's tighten that up again.
And then she's fucking
reclaiming my virginity.
She's sitting with these other 2 who are legit virgins.
You got Coke Logic on your bad side, by the way, because he has cats. He wants to know what the hell is gay about cats.
And
he is not happy with you, sir.
All right, Coke Logic, you fruit.
Exactly.
Well, if you're allowed to have dogs and you go cats, But if you're an animal lover and you decide cat over dog,
look, no, he's a shut-in. He's a shut-in, so he likes the cat, so he doesn't have to leave the house.
Cat with a single guy doesn't mean gay, but it's part of a puzzle that if you have your mom over to discuss that you're a virgin and discuss your fucking date that you're going out on, your first date in 8 months, and then you cook for your mommy and put out little glasses of wine for her, and you make fudge, and you're a virgin at 30 years old, and then you have cats.
But it's a good point. I mean, you could be a shut-in.
Yeah.
Someone like Coke Logic isn't going to leave his house to walk a dog, but at least a cat could shit wherever the fuck he wants.
Yes.
You're safe, Coke Logic.
Cha.
We give you a pass.
But it was like that guy just didn't understand, and he didn't want to have sex with the crazy girl at the bar.
Right.
At the end, he said, no, I'm not attracted. It's like, no, just do it.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, oh, people have said I should get a prostitute. I don't want my first time to be like that. It's like, stop with putting this big thing on the first fucking time, especially at 30. Maybe if you're 15 years old, you're really concentrating on how special that first time's going to be if you're a chick.
I think, what do you think? Most the average guy around 13, 14 until you lose your virginity is a big deal.
Yeah.
And then you get it out of the way.
I made it nice for girls. A little candlelight by my fucking
sure you did.
pull-out bed.
I'm sure you
and
did.
A little Marshall Tucker playing.
Can't you see?
Can't you see? That's it.
You made it all nice.
Yeah.
For the lady.
And then I suggested
make
to
it
one of
nice.
the girls that, because I went down on her, and then I suggested to her that maybe she go down on me, and she's like, I just don't know how. I've never done it. I'm like, that matters. She goes, my friend told me to practice on a banana.
Oh, that old gag.
Like, all right, whatever you want to do.
Fast times,
I think I got one inside.
Fast times, it was a carrot, right?
Yeah.
You got to go carrot.
Yeah.
Go carrot.
How much comes out when a guy comes? About a quart or so. A quart.
Did she suck it?
No, she was horrified. Not that night,
Oh, okay.
but she did later on.
Did she get the candy?
She was a fine trooper. Nah, you know what? Never got the candy.
She didn't get the candy?
Back in those days, girls weren't so sexually promiscuous with their mouths and assholes. It was very tough to get a girl to fucking suck until you came in their mouth. It really was. They'd fucking wah, 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 but then you gotta, just have some regular sex to blow your load and shit.
Where
Yeah.
were we?
That
Tim
was crazy.
Tebow?
Oh, shit.
And I want this Virgin Diary audio, man. I want to hear some of this shit.
Yeah, you gotta get that.
I didn't realize it was on last night. I was too busy watching football.
Anthony's really good at painting pictures. Like, I'm so
Aw.
bad at that. You're great at that, man.
Thank you, Jimmy.
That's fucking difficult.
It's all
I would have
in my
talked for
mind.
30 seconds about that. I really would have. I'm doing this for a long time. I would have said, dude, the fucking chicks are virgins.
Get a paintbrush.
Yeah.
Start painting.
I'm very bad at that, dude.
Here's
paint a picture.
Tim Tebow after the game. I kind of want to like this guy, but Jesus,
Gotta look
enough
in
with the
mirror
Lord and
see
Savior.
how bad you want it. And so, I think I'm just proud of our guys because, the way we came out there in the second half, you could see that there was a different team stepped out on that field.
Tim, was the plan to go with that Viking secondary a little bit more today? They're depleted a little bit. Air Tebow came to town.
I think, the main thing was we just wanted to be balanced and try to keep them off balance as much as we could. I think Coach McCoy did a great job of keeping them off balance, and we hit some big plays there in the second
That ass
half.
is
And,
really
DT
telling.
stepped up and made so many huge plays, and that only comes because
Sounds like
they're
steam
eyeing deck
escaping.
a little bit more, and so another guy. But that's what it's all about. On our team is helping the guy next to you, and in one game or another, you're going to get your opportunity. And today was DT's opportunity, and he stepped up, and I'm so proud of him. Because he's such a great guy, and he works so hard.
Boy.
And,
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Boy.
Boy.
He seems like a nice guy. And I
Yeah.
bet you everybody on the team doesn't say it. Do you think Tim sounds... Yeah, he played a good game.
Yeah, good game. Good game. Sounds like a great quarterback. He
Yeah, he sure does. Sounds like he knows what he's doing. You bet he does. Nobody wants to acknowledge it.
No. They talk to him. He sounds like this. The S's are...
And the guys always let me have the shower to myself, which is just so nice. I walk in and they clear out like roaches. The lights go on.
Oh, man, he's getting a little more respect around the league now.
Yeah.
A little bit more. 6-1 as a starter. Fucking the Broncos were dead in the water. Now they're in first place
With Jesus' help.
because the
Jesus
Raiders
is-
got their ass kicked.
Jesus
Raiders
is-
lost to Miami, right?
Did they?
34-14. Fuck.
The Raiders.
I can't wait till he loses in the playoffs.
Who?
Tim
They
Tebow.
weren't even supposed to make the playoffs.
No, but then we'll see what he says about God.
Oh, yeah. If they even make the playoffs, and it's looking pretty good right now, that's a major accomplishment for the Broncos. They were 1-4 to start the year.
Just want to see if he thanks God.
Now they're
After a
7-5.
humiliating loss.
Humiliating?
If he loses the playoffs, they got a bad one.
Yeah, I don't know. They're becoming fun to watch, the Broncos. Fuck. I watched them instead of the Jets.
Yeah.
Why isn't Patty on this show?
I agree.
Oh, the Virgin show?
Oh, the Virgin show.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. Frank, you're right. I don't know. Are they doing more than one?
Oh, yeah. It's going to be like a...
But do you have to lose your virginity by the end of the show?
No. That's
Holy
just it.
shit. Patty
Like,
should be on that thing.
the fat guy and the three bitches. The three girls went out with on a blind date with three guys.
Yeah.
And they were all like, they showed them getting ready and talking about, oh, my special man's going to be this and that. And then they went out on this date with three guys, and they're sitting across from each other in the booth talking. And then the one girl goes, I'm a virgin. And then the one, so am I, and so am I. Well, I'm a reclaimed for. All right, shut up.
Right, enough of that.
And then they go, well, what do you think about that? One of the guys starts talking. He's like, I think it's great that, you want that special somebody because, by the way, I'm a virgin too. And the guys go, I am too. I am too. And then I'm just looking at them like, gay.
And how old are they?
They were like in their 30s, like late 20s, 30s.
That's a problem, man.
Yeah.
All you want to do is spill your semen by the time you hit puberty, right?
Yeah. Then they talked about they went to a secluded little cabin where they were joking about how perhaps some of the couches, they could all sleep, on couches in the cabin and have a good time. And they didn't get home until 3 a.m. And then they're like, and the big question is, are we still virgins? And then they look around and go, yes, yeah. And then all I could think of is, yes, technically. What about your mouth and your ass? What about that?
You'd be a wonderful host for that show, especially if you had it from right in their face with a bullhorn.
Yeah. What about your mouth and your assholes? Are those still virginal?
And Patty would be a star in this show.
Oh, yeah.
People would be out of their money for her.
She's too old now, though.
Send her out on a date. No, they're just looking for virgins. They don't give a
Dude,
shit.
they would sign her up in a minute.
A fucking, how old is she now? 55? Something like that?
That's just sad now.
But she is crazy. She's very TV. Like,
oh, they'd love her.
They would love her. Maybe
I'm
somebody
just waiting
write
for
in.
special guard.
Yeah.
Dumb face.
Well, I'm very afraid of diseases. People would be like, oh, my God. Dude, you got to fucking see this. I DVR'd it.
Yeah, she would be
Chick's
perfect.
insane.
How do we get her on the show?
At the end of the show, they said if you know a virgin.
I'm not. So let's get all our listeners to push Patty's name forward.
Yeah, check
She'd
it
be
out.
Perfect.
Go to what is it on TLC?
On TLC.
Yeah, go to TLC's website. I'm sure if you go to the show there, they'll have a little place where you can.
We have a
email
clip
them.
we could play.
We'll probably get one.
What do you got? What do you got?
The 30-year-old version.
Yeah, this is he was on CNN. Right now, the only things online are those preview clips that we already saw.
Oh man, I want to see.
Yeah, the end when the couple talks about having sex with each other, it's so telling that marriage is doomed. She's a horny fucking disaster, and he's just. I don't think he really likes sex, and I don't think it's that big a deal to him, or he would have lost his virginity a long time ago. But this chick, I swear, she was panting. It's great.
Plus, when she was kissing, it was like she was sucking his mouth, like she was attacking him.
Oh, yeah, she wanted to...
Like, yeah, her kiss was bad, too.
Oh,
in the
terrible. They were both terrible.
Hers could have been worse.
Dick the whole time.
Yeah, she stuck her tongue out at one point and licked his face, and he kissed her tongue as it was sticking out of her face. It was just odd.
You know she had stale breath when she was licking his face.
It didn't matter at that point.
Were you watching as the show went on with those two? They kept going in to kiss each other, but they'd end up pretending they met on the cheek because they were just not in sync at all.
Yeah, they didn't know how to, like, they were allowed to kiss now in their minds because they had been married, but they had been kissing on the cheek for so long that they would go in. It was an odd thing. They would go in like they were going to kiss on the mouth, and then he'd go around the side and kiss a pecker on the cheek, and that's how they kissed for years that they were engaged.
Why don't we have clips of this show?
It's not online.
It's not online yet, yeah.
Maybe her breath stunk. You want to kiss her.
Huh?
Maybe her breath stunk. She probably had like fucking nervous breath, like sour nervous breath.
Yeah.
With little white, that white milky stuff that collects in the corner.
Schmegma. Dried schmegma.
Yeah, in the corner of your lips.
People are saying Bobo, too, for the show.
Oh, God.
For the show.
I'm a virgin. Look, by the way. Oh, my. He would be impossible to
He would have a rod the whole time.
Yeah, we're
coming in his pants.
We're going to blow it with TLC. Let's focus on Patty.
Yeah, because
people.
Bobo seemed like an idiot.
Yeah, we're going to blow it with the Bobo thing. Let's get Patty on the show, and then we can move on to Bobo.